Hello and welcome to Time Out, your live daily huddle with Tristan White. I am Tristan White. Today is Wednesday, June the 17th. Welcome to Time Out. I am really pleased you're here. If you are here, please give me a thumbs up. Type in the comments, let me know where you're tuning in from. Would love to hear from you. Would love to have you as part of Time Out. Please welcome, come along, get involved. It's a safe place to check in for the day. We'll be here for about 12 minutes. Time Out is a daily huddle for caring leaders of teams who've got important work to do and they're working hard to improve their own skills so they can grow their team and create a great place to work. My name's Tristan White. I'm the founder and CEO of a healthcare company called The Physio Co. The Physio Co exists to help seniors stay mobile, safe and happy. Along with leading The Physio Co, I believe that the world needs more great places to work. And my way of helping create more great places to work is to not only work with the team at the Physio Co and try and create a great place to work, but to share what I know and to help other people learn the skills, build the confidence, and be supported to become the leaders that they would love to become, to build their own great place to work. And so, in that case, I can see that Kira is here. G'day, Kira. Nice to have you here. Kira from Capital Hydrotherapy in Canberra. I think you pronounce that I don't know how to pronounce where you are today, Kira. Geroa, not sure. Anyway, hopefully you can help me with that. Either way, great to have you here. Ives is here as well. G'day, Ives. Nice to have you here with us as well, mate. Your Ives is from Sydney. Hey, how'd you guys go yesterday? I got 4 out of 5 priorities done yesterday. Ives says 5 out of 7 yesterday. Ives, that is good progress, but 7 priorities seems like almost a long list. I want to challenge you on that, Ives, and see if you can get it to 5 or less priorities in any given day would be my preference, Ives. And by the way, I was on a webinar this morning with Jim Collins, author of Good to Great, one of my all-time favorite business writers, and he said 3. We need to get it down to a priority, top 3 priorities. I'm still working on that, but that's something I learned today and I wanted to share with you guys. So Ives, thanks for sharing, mate. Keep it up. Keep up the great momentum. See if you can get it to a really tight number of 3 priorities, or at the most 5. Alrighty, so Time Out Daily Huddle has 3 things like every day. And that is what's going on, where we talk about our priorities, where are you stuck, where we identify something that might be getting in the way, might be slowing us down, and lastly, a good news story where we share a good news story through the lens of a core value. Now, a couple of comments coming in. Let me check this out. So Ash says 3 out of 4 yesterday. Nice, Ash. That's impressive. I like that, mate. Well done. And Kira says 3 out of 3 yesterday, made easy priorities though. Well, it's all right. Progress is progress, Kira. So good stuff. And Ives says, good thinking, Tristan. Will do. It felt too much. That's just 7 priorities. Interesting, mate. I'm pleased that I can both support you and challenge you on some of those things. So do your best to try and get it to that 5 or less. Working towards 3, I reckon, is a goer. But on that note, I reckon we should hit start on this timer and get stuck into timeout. So here we go. 12-minute timer is counting. Welcome to timeout for June the 17th. Let's start with what's going on. I'm going to share my priorities, and as I do that, feel free to jot yours down, write them in the comments. I'd love you to share them. I'd love us to know what you can know what I'm working on. I can know what you're working on. We can hold each other to account to keep making progress in our teams. So my priorities for my job at the Physio Co today. First priority, like every Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock, we have our weekly exec team meeting, 5-person leadership team at the Physio Co. We know where all of us will be at 9 o'clock. We connect, we share some feedback, we share some good news, we keep each other to account on our priorities, and we work through any challenging issues that we need to sort through to keep making progress. That's my first priority. Second one, I'm back from leave. I need to make sure I'm having one-to-one calls with the people that I work directly with. Usually it'd be in person, but I'm still working from home. We all still are at the Physio Co support team. So a call with Anushi, who leads our finance team, is our finance manager, and having a call with her this morning. And we've been working on a budget for financial year 21 ahead. Third priority, And that's coming up the Savo. And they said, I need to call Dan. Dan is a member of the PhysioCo family. He's only been with us for a few months, but he's doing some great work in the first few months of his time with us, seeing plenty of clients, helping them set and smash goals, being a great contributor to his team, and his team leader's really pleased with the progress he's making. So I'm going to give Dan a call and say well done and have a quick chat to Dan. So they're my 3 priorities for my job at the PhysioCo today. Let's check out some of these that have been coming through from you guys. So Mark's here. G'day, Mark. Nice to have you with us, mate. Have been away setting up a project, so I have a lot of office duties to catch up on today. Understood, Mark. So good luck getting those, catching up on those. Kira's got hers here. Kira says, Kira's priorities. Let me just, I need to take that one off there, Mark. Sorry, I've messed this up. All right, Mark, we need to, oh no, I've messed this up. All right, that one's gone. Sorry about this, Mark. I need to replace you with Kira. Here we go. All right, we're back. Kira's priorities, follow-up trademark progress for Hydralates concept. That's exciting. Team Zoom PD meeting with the team, schedule a wellness walk with each team member, and run hills reps here in beautiful, I still can't say that. I still can't say where it is, Kira, but thank you for sharing. I like it. I'm going to add Ives is here as well. Ives, COVID action plan for the clinic next week, email accountant with tax planning, and organise Asana for the week. Ives, thank you for sharing. Kira, Mark, thank you for sharing, guys. Appreciate it. I hope I didn't miss any that were in there as well. Guys, I love it. Thanks for sharing. Good luck. Keep your priorities short and sharp. Remember, these are priorities to work on our business and on our teams to make progress. Of course, we have to see clients if we're seeing clients, or of course we have to go through our normal meetings and tasks and emails, but these are the things that are going to move us forward. Now, they're my 3 for the PhysioCo. I'm going to share one priority for you, the work I'm doing with you guys, the Culture is Everything crew, and one personal priority, which will take me to a total of 5, which is the absolute max that I mentioned earlier. Personally, I need to get outside, but I've been at my desk for too many hours already. Get outside later on the Savo, play some basketball with the kids, and have a bit of a run around to get some fresh air and some exercise is the personal priority. And interestingly, my Culture is Everything priority for the work I'm doing with you guys, the Culture is Everything crew, is I've been working on discovering and documenting between 3 and 5 core values for this crew, for the Culture is Everything crew. 2 of the core values are already locked away. One is think big, act small. It's a very important concept that's been the name of the podcast. The second is be patiently persistent. A really important quality that I think is critical for us leaders. But I'm working on the other 2, and stay tuned. I've got some drafts, but I'm going to work on those some more this Savo, and I'll come back to you when I've got closer to where I think there's going to be 4, but somewhere between 3 and 5 is what we need to do to create core values, discover core values. So stay tuned. That's my job for today. So there we have it. They are my 5 priorities for today. For everyone who's here, thank you for sharing. If you're live, feel free to keep dropping them in the comments. If you're here on the replay, do the same. I promise to come back, to circle back, to check out the comments, to support you, to help you out in any way I can. But that's the first part of timeout, and that's called What's Going On. The next part is called Where Are You Stuck? A chance for any of us, all of us, either here at timeout, where we are leaders and might have a challenge that we'd like some help with from the Culture Driven crew, or if we're having a huddle with our own team in our own business, we get a chance to stick up our hand, raise an issue that's a bit of a challenge, and say, hey, I'm stuck on this. I can't get onto this client. I can't make contact with this person who I really do need to speak to, and or we've got this system. You know what? The way we collect money from our clients is just not working. There's this back and forth phone calls. We need to find a better way on that. Where you're stuck is a way to identify friction, identify challenges, and make sure that we get them out of the way so we can keep making progress. And so I probably only stuck item I have, I think I mentioned it yesterday, is just getting back into a rhythm of getting the right things done at the right time. This is a week of catch up for me, and as I've been on leave, and I don't feel like I'm really catching up. I feel like I'm sort of treading water a little bit, so I need to stick to my own planning and get into the rhythm and get back to work proper. So that's me. How about you? Are you stuck on anything? Anything that's troubling you, that's in the way? Feel free, drop it in the comments here if you'd like to, and or if you'd like to send me a message, I can help you out. Happy to support you in any way I can. But where you're stuck, really important part of any daily huddle. Alrighty, 5 minutes left. We're on good time. Let's get the third and final part of this Timeout Live Daily Huddle, and that's a good news story told through the lens of a core value. Now, yesterday we had an awesome core value story contributed by Ash. Ash is here today with us again, mate. Nice to have you back, Ash. If you've got a core value story or a good news story from your team or your business, I'd love to receive it. Please drop it in the comments, send me a message. And if you'd like me to, I can even share it here at Timeout in the next few days, just like I did with Ash yesterday. But for today, I'm going to share one from the team that I lead at the Physio Co. And the Physio Co has got 4 core values. And one of those core values is be memorable. And one of the defining parts of the be memorable core value is that we take the time to celebrate milestones and successes. And the Physio Co has got a new, what you might know as a big, hairy, audacious goal, what I call a 10-year obsession, a big goal as we peer off into the future and try and create something significant in the world. And we have got a small base camp, a very small stepping stone towards our 10-year obsession of helping our clients set and smash 2.028 million meaningful goals. We're working with our clients to set and smash meaningful goals that are important to them, that will help them stay mobile, safe and happy, and 2.028 million by the 31st of December 2028 is our 10-year obsession. But we're right at the very start of that 10-year obsession, and our first milestone for this current financial year, to get it done by the 30th of June, was 1,000 goals set and smashed. And we got there about 3 weeks ago. We're now at about 1,050. But Kathy Sue, who is the person nominated today for the value of Be Memorable, it was someone in her team who worked with a client and set and smashed this goal. And so she's written a little story, a little blog post about the Physio Sue and the client who worked together to set and smash this goal. And for doing that, writing the blog post and getting it published on the Physio Co website, it will come out in the next few days. That is why Kathy is nominated for the value of Be Memorable, and specifically we take the time to celebrate milestones and successes because of the way she's embracing Sue, embracing the client from within her team, and celebrating this 1,000 goals smashed little mini milestone for us at the Physio Co. So Kathy Sue, love your work. Thanks so much for doing that. And to Sue and your team and the people that have all contributed to this mini milestone, we are getting there, TPCers. It's a slow start, but we are slowly but surely building momentum and building pace on our 10-year obsession. So thank you to everyone who's helping out with that goal. Alrighty, that is it. That is the end of the 3 parts of Timeout, but I can see that Kira has put a challenge here. So let's get that up on the screen and check it out. Finding time to schedule the wellness walks with each team member. Now this is interesting because Kira, you'll hear Kira talk about this on the Think Big Act Small podcast next week. We have an interview with Kira coming out next week. But a wellness walk with each team member is something that she does on a regular basis. And scheduling them is something that's getting in the way, Kira. So good luck trying to sort that out. Let us know if there's anything we can help you with. And is it your availability? Is it your team members' availability? Is it something to do with the COVID-19 restrictions? Would love to know a bit more detail if we can help you out. I have faith in you to be able to solve it, but appreciate you identifying it, sharing it, dropping in the comments. That means that it's that you'll be able to you've put into words now, and that helps you to solve it and then move forward. So good stuff, Kira. Thank you for sharing. Alrighty, we have 1:30 to spare. If there's a question, a thought, or an idea on your mind, please drop it in the comments. I'd love to answer a question. I'd love to help you out. I'd love to share an idea. There was, from the webinar that I was on this morning with Jim Collins, I'm going to flip to my notes because I think there was something that really importantly came out of it, and that is that the job of a CEO or a leader of a team is a lonely, difficult, hard job. And the reason that we get to become a leader of a team is the fact that it's either through a reward for the great work we've done in the past, or a responsibility we've got for the team. And I think when we've got responsibility for our team, we take responsibility for the hardness and the difficultness, but then we surround ourselves with the people that will help us to succeed, like the members of the Culture is Everything crew, like the people that are working hard to learn, grow, build the confidence and skills. That's how we can make progress. And so I was really reassured by the webinar this morning that, yeah, it's a tough job that we've got, but by surrounding ourselves with the right people, we can be supported to make progress in those jobs. So that was one of the learnings that I had this morning. Alrighty, the clock is counting down. I'm going to press a button here, which is going to wrap up timeout for June the 17th. Thanks for being here. If you've got a question or comment, please put it in the comments below. If not, if you would please, I'd love it if you'd hit like and or share privately or publicly so that we can get some more people learning, growing, becoming the best leaders they can be. For the time being, catch you tomorrow. See ya.